Hi, I am Jill Johnson. I am so excited that you are here, that you're watching this. It just makes my heart so happy. You're probably watching this because you are wondering if I might be the coach for you, and I've been praying for you, so I'm pretty sure that I am. But let me tell you just a little bit about me and who I am. So Jill Johnson. I am a very busy mom of 5 kids. They're actually all teenagers, which is super fun. I also run a real estate investment company with my husband. We are investors, so we have about 50 doors that we manage, and it is a super big passion of ours. I'm also in a network marketing company, and I've been top in that brand for 2 years. And my specialty is actually building, so helping other women, growing leaders. I have an awesome team, women that I'm super passionate about. I also have a background in life coaching, accountability coaching, and I have a bachelor's of science in psychology from the University of Illinois. So I am not new to any of this. I have been able to help countless women kind of grow, kind of step out to the leaders that they're destined to be, that God has them on this path to be. My favorite things to do, just a little bit about me. We live in Colorado, so I love to hike. I ski a little bit. My kids are into that. I love to go golfing. I'm very big about working out, and I also love to work. I actually love my job, and I love what I do, and I love to get to work with women like you. Life has not been easy for me. About 8 years ago, I lost my first husband to pancreatic cancer, was left to raise 5 kids by myself. I was 38. They were all very, very young. It was not easy, and I had to figure out a way to make it I had been working in the home, raising them. We've always homeschooled, and I was just kind of like his right-hand woman at home, kind of behind the scenes. And I didn't want to send them back to school. I didn't want to, kind of their life was, turned upside down, and I didn't want to make that worse. And so I had to figure out ways that I could be home with them, but still create that income that I needed. I mean, when you have 5 children, colleges, there's all those uncertainties and all those things that are so scared, and it was just terrifying. It was really terrifying. But I realize now, looking back on it, being in the place that I am now, it really has created me to be a much better leader. I'm a better mom. I am really, really smart with business, but it also really just, there's something within me where I have so much compassion for people. And I want to help women specifically step into who they're designed to be. So it's just my passion to kind of help with that, because our journey really creates the person that we're meant to be. And it's not always easy. I mean, we all have tough stories. I'm sure you have things that I couldn't imagine going through. I'm sure you couldn't imagine going through what I've gone through. I can't imagine, being my kids and going through that. So that's just a little bit about me, how that kind of transcends. So I got into investment real estate, kind of took that plunge, and then that brought me to my now husband, who he's amazing. And we've kind of grown that together. But I always knew there was something within me that I also wanted to do. And so I started coaching, and my specific niche with coaching is specifically, it's goal getting. Okay. So I'm a goal getter coach. But it's really mindset. It's kind of 2 things, mindset. And so many people focus just on the mindset part of it, but there's no accountability. Many of us know what we need to be doing in our businesses or our lives. I don't know if you're here. Perhaps maybe you are in a network marketing company, or you are a coach yourself, and you need a coach. Like, we all need coaches, right? And so one of the things that I have seen with working with ladies in particular is they're missing that accountability piece. They're missing that person that's going to sit in their corner, cheer them on, making sure that that they're doing everything that they can to have the success that they're looking for. And maybe that's a huge paycheck. Maybe it's a simple paycheck. Maybe it's groceries. Maybe it's building a business from the ground up, or being able to stay home with your kids, or maybe retire a husband. Whatever that looks like for you, I'm confident I can help. And really what I feel like is missing for so many people is that person who you can check in with and say, hey, I did this. Because oftentimes we actually know what to do. We just don't do it. I mean, has that ever resonated with you? It's like, I know I should be doing this, but I don't really even know, I need to like kind of break this up into easy steps. And then I need that person to kind of check in with, and hold myself accountable. So let me just share my screen for just a quick bit. I don't want to take a ton of your time. Again, I'm so grateful that you guys are here and taking this time. So let me just show you just a little bit about me and kind of what my program is. So I'm your goal getter coach, and I really am empowering women to get out there and build your life on your terms, right? Building the business of your dreams. And you might be here. This might be just a few things of why you're here, but you remember ever, like, have you played sports, or you had like a really impactful teacher or something, somebody that just really stood in your corner and helped you reach those goals? Well, that's me. I'm going to give you the hard truth, but I'm also going to love you through it. I'm going to give you great ideas, but it's so much different than, you're not going to get inside my coaching program and realize it's a course I developed 5 years ago. That's not what we're doing. We're working one-on-one. Okay. So you're going to have one-on-one time with me on a weekly basis. We'll also do some coaching in group settings as well. So you'll be able to have that mastermind as we kind of get going through the program. But you're going to have the daily, weekly, and monthly support. I always think you need to, give somebody like 6 months and really kind of like focus in this, because you really don't see the results in 30 days or even 60 days or 90 days. 90 days, you really start to like kind of see things, but you don't want to let off then, right? You want to like get this built in where it's just embedded in you. And you're really honed in on those skills that you need. Okay. So here's some things. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Have you been grinding in your business, but you're stuck? Oh my gosh, like I don't even really like that term, grinding, because like we need to create something that's sustainable. And often when we're grinding, that just gives me the picture of like gears grinding together, and that's not smooth. We want like a smooth flow. We want you to be able to, if you're a mom or you've got other things going on, we want you to be able to like work your business in seamlessly, and it's not like a grind. It's no burnouts. Are you self-sabotaging? You have goals, but like deep down, when you say those goals out loud, or maybe maybe you even write them down or something, but you're kind of like, yeah, but is that really possible? Is that something that I can do? As this business owner or whatnot, like, are you not even invested in what you believe that you can do? You need me, girl. You need me to cheer you on. You have goals, but you've been working at it. You can't really seem to reach them. And I'm not saying that goals, don't take time. They definitely do. But sometimes we're just not able to kind of get there, and we need that extra layer, that extra support. You're burned out. I've been there. I've been through burnout, and that's not a good place to be. You need to establish habits and eliminate the ones that aren't serving you. So sometimes I think we can get busy doing things, but maybe they're not bringing us closer to our goals, right? Like it's called like busy work. And so we need to strategize. We need to kind of like, what's the one thing I can do today to help me reach my goal? Okay. You're wasting time and money. Like, are you, jumping into courses and doing these things and spending all this money, but you're not really getting anywhere? Well, my guess is you need that accountability. You need to tweak your mindset, but you also need somebody who believes in you and who can help you and who can really kind of look at the big picture. Okay. Maybe you've been in your business or your coaching business or network marketing, but you haven't been able to, get the clients that you want, or you haven't been able to hit that rake advancement that you want, or build that team you want, or help your team duplicate. And And that's where we can really kind of step in and help you with that as well. So what can you gain? All right. So we can uncover limiting beliefs that maybe you don't even realize that you're stuck. You're going to gain self-appreciation and confidence like you have never experienced before. So like when you see those goals, I got my goal poster over here. I look at those and I know that those are already, they're done. They're done in my mind. Right. And I just now have to go out and receive them, do the work, achieve your goals faster with ease, right? That would be the whole goal of our coaching programs, where you get those, you establish those, or you acquire those goals, but it's with ease. It's not grinding. It's not burnout. Level up to a new version of you, like stepping into that leadership role that you've been wanting, or attract those coaching clients that you've been wanting, things like that. And again, we're going to help you establish those habits. We're going to eliminate those other ones, and we're actually going to save you time and money. Okay. So obviously this coaching program is not free. Working with me is not free. I'm very good at what I do. So I charge, accordingly, but it's affordable for everyone, not to scare anyone away. But in the long run, I know I've always hired coaches. I have a coach right now, and I pay her a ton of money, but in the long run, she is saving me so much time, and time is money, but she's also like, what I'm making is definitely offsetting those coaching expenses. And that's what you're going to find. And then of course, we're going to gain that confidence that you're missing. So why you need me? Okay. I touched on this. Accountability. My guess is you know what to do, but no one has actually taught you how to tackle those big goals. And being accountable to someone requires you to kind of narrow down that goal, put steps in place, and make a plan so you can execute. But then you have that person to report back to talk about, to talk through. And that is, you guys, that is the biggest piece of this whole thing. Imagine like, trying to lose weight or something, and you need somebody to hold you accountable. It's what you need. Okay. And then the second thing would be mindset. And we really need to shift that growth mindset, those limiting beliefs. And you need to understand that you are in control of your ability to learn and improve. It all comes from within. I feel like you're destined for great things. You are put here for great things. So yes, it's going to take like hard work and effort, but there's a shift. There's a shift that we need to do. And then you will have that confidence of the work that you're doing. Those goals are going to happen, right? The outflow is going to equal the inflow for that. Okay. So my coaching, I will help guide you to new levels of self-development that, you just may not be able to do on your own. I'm going to be able to look at things, and I'm going to be able to see weaknesses, and we're going to be able to talk about those and kind of work through them so we can kind of change that. I'm going to be your rock. I'm going to be your support system, but I'm also going to be your cheerleader. But at the same time, I would be your accountability partner. So there is going to be, I have to hold you accountable. And sometimes that's not always going to be like the most pleasant conversation, but it's needed. And that's what I need from you, is that you can be really, really coachable for that. And a lot of times, like, I'm going to be able to see things that you can't see. And I think that that's really, really important. And then we need you to invest in you. We want to uncover those hidden beliefs so you can understand those patterns that you're in, and we can eliminate some of those bad habits, and we can create new, healthier habits for you. But also through this, discovering like to love yourself more, discovering your self-worth, your sense of purpose. And then you're going to have this massive clarity and focus, and you are going to be able to shed all of those burdens that have been weighing on you. And then together we'll move forward to achieve those personal and business goals that you have. So this is just some testimonials from past clients that I've worked with. Amazing. Like, I love my coaching clients, and you'll know like through this that not only will we establish an amazing work environment, but we're going to become just the best, really great friends too on top of that, it's such a beautiful, like, I absolutely love who I work with. So I just need you to expand your vision and what we're going to also work on is we're going to have you work smarter, not harder, crushing through those limited beliefs, and you will get the dreams that you have had, whether it's, again, staying home with your kids, whatever that might be. But I have to tell you too, that I work with a certain type of individual. Okay. So when we kind of go through this, you are going to kind of fill out like an application, like a questionnaire. And I want to get into the truths. I want to get into what's holding you back. But girl, you have got to be able to want to push up your sleeves and want to work. I don't want to work with people who are constantly negative. I don't want to work with people who aren't willing to change and aren't willing to try things that maybe we discover together. Like, you have to be willing, you have to open your heart, which is sometimes it's hard to, that's hard to hear. Like, we don't want criticism. And even though my criticism is going to be, delivered to you in a very positive and a very loving way, it can be hard, right? And if you're not willing to do the work, I don't want to work with people who aren't willing to do the work, who are just lazy. I'm guessing that's not you, because you are on this, you're taking the time, you've made it this far into this video, however long I've been talking. But doing all of that is actually going to make you stronger and able, and it's going to secure that future that you've been wanting. The best thing that you could do for yourself is hire somebody, hire a coach, because you don't have to have it all figured out for yourself. I know as women, sometimes we're like, I don't need any help. I got this, I can do this, but we actually do need help. Okay. So I am so excited. I want to work with you. So let's get started today. What you're going to do right after this video, you are going to, right here on this webpage, there's a little spot to book a call with me. And then you can also fill out like that questionnaire that I was talking about, where I really want to kind of dig in. There's some hard questions in there. So I want you to really take some time. I want you to explain to me kind of what is holding you back. We can get on the phone. I can talk to you about my program. Obviously it can be we can work on a month basis. I offer like a huge discount for 6 months, because I really feel like we need that time. And then after that 6 months, I actually offer a bigger discount, and then we can continue to work together, but maybe like a little bit less intensive, that we're going to work together for your first 6 months. But what that's going to entail, it's weekly calls with me. It's unlimited emails and text messages to me. I do have set hours. So, if you're texting me at 8:00 at night or whatever, it might be the next morning, just because I have to have my boundaries too. But you're going to have those check-ins. You're going to have a mastermind group within my coaching clients, which is very intimate. I am only taking on 3 clients right now. Okay. So do not wait. Like, make sure you're one of the 3. Because I am also still running a very successful network marketing company, and I've got my real estate, and I've got my kids. And so I am super busy, and I want to make sure that I don't spread myself too thin by coaching like 25 people. Like, I can't. I want to like really get in and dig in with where you're at, and how we're doing things, and really capitalize and get those goals accomplished that you want, and understand that nothing is built in a day. I think so many of us, like, we live in like such a microwave society, that we need to understand that this stuff takes time. It takes time. And that's really why I offer that huge discount at the 6 months too, because I want your time. I want your investment. But I will tell you, this will completely transform you. It will. Check out that website, go back to those testimonials, see what those ladies are saying and how their businesses have changed so much. Okay. Thank you so much for making it this far. I truly believe that God's connected us for a reason, and I cannot wait to work with you. I've been praying for you, and here you are, and I just feel like this is meant to be. So go ahead and book that call, fill out that questionnaire. Let's get on the phone. Let's kind of dig in. And that first coaching call, you guys, book the call. It's free. It's free. You're going to get value on that first call. And so we can talk through everything and really develop a plan, because when you work with somebody one-on-one, what works for this client over here may not work for you, and that's okay. And when you work with someone one-on-one, we can take this program and tailor it to exactly what you need. Okay. Thanks, you guys. I'm Jill Johnson again, your goal getter coach. Let's work together. I can absolutely not wait to welcome you into my program and work with you. Thanks for being here.